Questions et commentaires, l'honorable chef de l'opposition.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. This is the 9th deficitary budget since the Prime Minister promised that the books would balance themselves, and everything he's spending on has gotten worse. He promised that the deficits would make housing affordable, but it ended up doubling the cost of rent and mortgage payments and down payments to buy a house. He said that the cost of food would be more affordable, and now it costs 30% more, and 1 in 4 children aren't able to get nutritious meals. After 9 deficits, Mr. Speaker, the government is rich and the people are poor. And today, they're doing the same thing over again with $40 billion worth of inflationary deficit. That means $2,400 for each family in inflation and spending, and increase to the national debt instead of health. And that's why the Conservatives have a common sense plan to put an end to this pyro Prime Minister who's adding fuel to the flames.
Ninth deficit. The 9th deficit after the Prime Minister promised the budget would balance itself. And what did he do with the money? Everything he spent on has become more expensive. He's doubled the rent, doubled mortgage payments, doubled the needed down payment for a home, forced 35 homeless encampments in Halifax alone. 1 in 4 kids cannot afford food. And now he's adding $40 billion of new debt and new spending. That's $2,400 of new inflation. That is why Conservatives will vote against this wasteful inflationary budget that is like a pyromaniac spraying gas on the inflationary fire that he lit. It is getting too hot and too expensive for Canadians, and that's why we need a carbon tax election to replace him with a common sense Conservative government. Thank you.
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have a point that I think it would be good to get the Leader of the Opposition to offer clarity on. We presented a clear choice to Canadians. We said to Canadians, we believe that we need the power of government to get things built for young Canadians, to get things built for the people of Alberta who needed the pipeline that we got built. And we presented a clear, fiscally responsible way to finance those essential investments, increasing the inclusion rate on capital gains. I think that it is high time for the opposition, which poses as being on the side of working people, to clarify its position today. Will the opposition join us in asking those at the very top to pay a little bit more to support Canadians, or are they going to show their true colors and stand with the 0.1%?